Hello, everybody. I'm Michael Coleman, the United Workers, Baltimore. And I have a very similar experience, but I'm actually going to tell you guys more about how I got plugged into organizing. I was working at the home of the Orioles, Camden Yards, down in Baltimore. As a ex-felon, it's really hard to get a job. If you know, you know, right? And I found myself working for an organization that focuses on hiring people with handicaps or trouble getting employment, right? Called Chimes DC. So it's like a temp agency type deal, right? And I was going through a lot of stuff personally. A lot of personal struggles. I reached a point where I was tired of helping other people, right? Because it wasn't reciprocated, or people wouldn't stand up for themselves, and it's like I was caught holding the bag. Like this is I'm not doing anymore. So I became like really selfish. And going to work, there was an organizer with United Workers who would greet me every time, right? He was very consistent. And very respectful and considerate. He would just ask a very simple thing like, "How are you doing today? How was your weekend? How did it go last night at work?" And we developed a bit of a relationship, right? I come to expect him to be there, right? And I should know too that he would invite me to United Workers meetings, and I would always say no. I was always like, "No, I don't have time. I can't get there. I just don't have time." Right? And I respected that, but also pushed a little, right? He gave me just enough of a nudge to let me know that he really wanted me to come, but he wasn't going to be bullyish about it, right? He created that space and that trust with me. Long story short, I eventually went to my first meeting, and I heard this that blew my mind. We are poverty led by the poor to end poverty. Not the holy shit. I'm going to end poverty. Like, I'm not sure that's even possible. That's always been right? It's going to always be the poor. Well, by the end of that meeting, it's the very first meeting. By the end of the meeting, it was like, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, I'm going to come to the next meeting. Long story short, that was over a decade ago.
Yeah.
Bringing other people into spaces like this, right? That was 20 years ago, man. Thank you. I also want to note real quick that John is one of the people that supported me, and Phil and Willie and all the OGs.